Houston, how are practices going for you guys?
They're going good. You can definitely tell like there's a big change since last year in the way we practice and how we kind of go about it. So I think it's been really good and a good change.
We saw the single digits get announced. You got into zero. What is that? That's been a big number around here for a couple of years. What did it mean to you to get into that?
Yeah, I mean it was really special that my teammates voted me into that number. It's zero has been a great number here. Frank Harris, Oscar. So I think it's really an honor to be voted in that number, and it really means a lot to me.
Did you anticipate you'd be in the mix for that? Was it something you thought about at all?
Honestly, it wasn't something that I really thought about. Just kind of just try to be me and kind of lead and just do it by that way instead of just kind of thinking about it, trying to earn that.
How do you describe kind of your leadership style or the way you try to approach that part of this opportunity?
Yeah, I'm definitely not really vocal, but I just kind of try to lead by my actions. Just try to live by the culture pillar, give perfect effort at all times, just whether that's in practice or just everyday activities.
Were you surprised that 3 guys from your position group got the single-digit nod? That's kind of a rare thing.
Not at all. All 3 of us are those 2. They're really good guys. They live by the triangle, so it didn't surprise me at all when I saw all 3 were up there. And they're also really good football players, so wasn't surprised at all.
Are you guys kind of similar as leaders or different? Do you approach it with different styles?
I would say we're all pretty similar in the tight end room. There's not really like a vocal guy, but I mean everyone just lives by the culture pillars that Coach Traylor's put in place. So yeah, we're not really vocal, but we definitely lead by our actions.
How about in terms of the skill sets in that room between the lines? Are you similar players, or do you bring different things to the offense?
I think everyone brings a little bit of something different. I think Dan's been here a while. He's really good at run blocking. He can also make a lot of plays in the passing game as well. Patrick, he's really athletic, long, very fast, so he can make a lot of good plays. And then me, I can just kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm mostly really good at like receiving stuff, so that's kind of what I try to do my best at. So, and blocking, of course. I always try to do my best at both. But
how important are the tight ends in this offense in general? What kind of sort of usage rate do you guys expect for this season?
I mean, I'm sure it will be a lot like last year. We also had a lot of injuries last year, so that was a reason for a lot of different formations and personnel. So I think we should be a big part of the offense. I mean, that's what it's kind of looked like through spring and fall camp.
It's a pretty veteran position group now. How have you seen that group kind of grow and be able to expand your responsibilities because of that experience level?
Yeah, it's definitely a veteran group. I just think the trust in the coaching staff that they have in us has definitely helped. So I think that's kind of where our role in the offense is. They know they can trust us and that we've been here for a while, so we kind of know how to execute the plays.
Who would you consider the leader of the tight ends group?
Honestly, I would say all of us lead. I wouldn't say there's one in specific, but we all just kind of go out there and do what we can. So.
Was it surprising to see Dan voted into a single digit? He's been here for a while. He kind of flies under the radar with as much talent as you guys got in that room.
No, not at all. Dan, he's a special player. He's been here for a long time, doing a lot of good things. So it really didn't surprise me at all when he got voted into it. He definitely deserves it. He probably could have been voted it 2 or 3 years ago. He's a great dude, so I think he definitely deserved it.
How have you developed as a player individually in your time here? What changes do you see in yourself?
So since the time I got here, I've definitely seen a big change, obviously, like in my body. When I first got here, I was around 220. Now I'm around 245 to the 250 mark. So when I first got here, I played receiver in high school. So blocking was not really a thing I did. So, yeah, blocking definitely has improved a lot since I've been here.
Is this the weight that you want to play at? Is that something you're still working on?
Oh, yeah, I would say this is probably the weight I want to play around, like 245 to 250. Just when you're trying to move some people that are way bigger than you, it's nice to have a little additional weight.
Was this a particularly important offseason for that? It sounds like a lot of guys made a lot of progress. Did you notice a big change in the last couple months?
Yeah, I mean, our strength staff, they did an incredible job this whole offseason. We did a lot of things different, and they really embraced that, and they got us in a position to go out there and perform to our best of our abilities. So, yeah, they did a great job.
Houston, what do you see your role as this year on the team?
Just whatever the team needs, I want to help and provide that. I want to be more of a leader, especially getting voted into that number. Even if I didn't get voted into it, that was something that I wanted to work on, just being a leader and being someone can look up to, and, yeah.
We were just talking with Coach Traylor about how all the offensive single digits guys seem kind of quiet from a vocal perspective. Is that something you have to work on, trying to be more vocal?
I mean, there's a bunch of different like leadership styles. So I wouldn't really say like it's something you have to work on, but it is something I'm going to try to work on just because I know like for some people that's what motivates them and gets them going. So I'll definitely try to be that for whoever needs it.
I wanted to ask you about Owen. How's he looking out there?
Owen, I mean, he's a dog. He's really special. He comes from a pro style background, so he treats every practice with a pro mindset, and I can really appreciate that about him.
He's kind of been the guy for a full season now. Do you notice a difference in kind of his confidence or command of the whole offense?
I mean, he's always been confident, but I think having that year under his belt, you can definitely see a change in his leadership. And all the guys, like even last year, we all respected him and loved him. But, I mean, that's even on another level this year. So he definitely has our trust, and he's our guy.
You mentioned playing receiver in high school. What were the biggest challenges of transitioning to tight end at the college level?
The biggest challenges were definitely just blocking defensive linemen. I mean, when you're in high school, the heaviest person you're blocking is like a 170-pound corner. So getting here and having to block 300-pound D linemen was a huge change for me. So that was something that I really had to work on and be intentional about getting better at.
Did you always know you'd end up at tight end, or when did it become clear that was kind of a transition you were going to make going to the college level?
Well, I kind of figured out my junior year because I wasn't fast enough to play receiver, so I figured if I want to go to Division I college, I kind of had to make the switch to play tight end. So it was something that kind of just occurred naturally, and that's just kind of how it happened.
Cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, you.
Yeah, thanks.